Yevadu is a 2014 Telugu action film written and directed by Vamsi Paidipally. The film stars Ram Charan Teja, Shruti Haasan and Amy Jackson in lead roles. Allu Arjun and Kajal Aggarwal were seen in 15-minute cameo roles, which formed a major part of the storyline. The music has been composed by Devi Sri Prasad, marking his first movie with Ram Charan. The film was launched on December 9, 2011. Kajal Aggarwal, who plays a cameo in the movie, was paired opposite Allu Arjun. The shooting of the film started on April 27, 2012. The film was dubbed into Tamil as Yaar Ivan and into Malayalam as Bhaiyya My Brother. The film was released on January 12, 2014. Upon release, the film had received decent feedback from critics, with IB Times saying the first half is slow, but after a twist the second half is full of mass, commercial elements that are likely to satiate Ram Charan fans. The film turned out to be a blockbuster and was one of the highest-grossing films in the first quarter of 2014. Plot: a few men are searching for a girl called Devi. They are revealed to be the henchmen of a local don named Yevadu. Though he is interested in Devi, she doesn't like him and is in love with Satya. Both of them decide to get married, but Yevadu, who manages to learn about their intentions, tries to stop them with his men, who get beaten up by Satya. Devi, who hates violence, prompts him to leave with her to Hyderabad. He accepts and they board a bus from Vizag. Yevadu is very enraged with this and decides to kill them both. He sends his henchmen, his brother and a corrupt cop who works for him after the pair. They enter the bus which the couple has boarded and kill Devi. Then they stab Satya several times and set the bus on fire. They assume that he has died and leave. But unknown to them, he manages to survive with severe burns and a totally deformed face. Satya, who is unconscious, is taken to Hyderabad for treatment where the doctors think that he will die. But a senior surgeon, Dr. Sharada, decides not to leave him in that situation and operates on him, repairing his body and gives him the face of an unknown person using plastic surgery. When Satya awakens, he comes to know that his face has changed and escapes from the hospital to avenge Devi's death. He goes to his apartment to find a person, Brahmanandam, who illegally stays in his apartment. Satya tells him that his name is Ram and has come there to murder a few men. Brahmanandam initially doesn't believe him and thinks that he is only joking. Later, when attempting to murder a henchman of Yevadu, he accidentally meets Shruti and his plot is spoiled. He then comes to know that Yevadu lusts for Shruti and had sent his men to find her. So he befriends her and uses her to kill the henchman of Yevadu who was responsible for Devi's death. A cop is appointed to solve the case. Brahmanandam comes to know that what Ram told him was actually the truth and tries to run away out of fear but decides against it, as Ram warns him that he would target him if he tries to run away. Ram uses Brahmanandam and Shruti to make Yevadu's brother fall in love with Shruti. But Shruti starts to love Ram. Later he hangs a cop who works for Yevadu. He then tells the police that he had seen the murderer and can recognize him. The cop draws a sketch based on the features that he had told them, which turns out to be Satya's real face. He gives this sketch to Yevadu and warns him. Yevadu, unable to believe that Satya had actually survived, calls for Ram as he believes that he was the only one who had seen him. Ram now manages to befriend Yevadu. Later Ram tells Yevadu's brother that Shruti is the girl whom Yevadu is searching for and prompts him to kill Yevadu. But Yevadu comes to know of his brother unregistered trademark's intentions and kills him. It is then revealed that Ram was the one who told Yevadu that his brother was going to kill him. Now the only one left is Yevadu. So he reveals to him that he is actually Satya and throws him from the top of a building, thus killing him and avenging Devi's death. Shruti, who comes to know of this, leaves him. As his quest for vengeance has completed, it seems that everything is over until an unknown man shoots Ram in the arm, attacks Ram and tries to kill him. Ram runs after him and asks who he is. But the man is hit by a truck and dies. He is left confused but later remembers that his face has changed and the man has attacked him, thinking him to be someone else. He decides to find answers and leaves for Hyderabad to meet the doctor who had operated on him. Dr. Sharada tells him that his face is of her son Charan. She then narrates Haasan's story. Charan is a college student who has lovable friends and a girlfriend named Manju. He and his mother share a strong bond. When a local don named Dharma tries to take over the land of the poor, he tries to instill bravery into their hearts, so that they can face him bravely. But he is unsuccessful except with his friend Shashank, who decides to question Dharma. When he does so, Dharma kills him and tells the people that no one dare touch his body. Coming to know of his friend's death and Dharma's arrogance, Charan fights with Dharma's men to get his friend's body back. Dharma, who thinks that his pride is at stake, attacks the locals and takes Charan's mother and girlfriend into his custody, throwing Charan into a dilemma. But Charan later goes to Dharma's house and warns him that he would harm his daughter if he were to harm anyone. Dharma then releases everyone but is full of rage. Dharma goes to the locals' area and tries to warn everyone. But Charan successfully inspires everyone and they throw Dharma out of their area, finally winning over his pride. Dharma now decides to kill Charan. He comes to know that Charan had gone to Vizag. He along with his men go there to kill Charan while coming back to Hyderabad. Later it is revealed that Charan got into the same bus as Satya and Devi. The goons kill Charan and send his body to his mother, who mourns over her Sony Euro unregistered trademark's death. It is then that she sees Satya with burns and a deformed face in her hospital and gives him her Sony Euro unregistered trademark's face. After learning the truth about Charan, Satya decides to take his place. He goes to the locals and takes them to Dharma Euro unregistered trademark's house, where they beat up Dharma and his men to death. After that, Sharani Euro unregistered trademark's mother tells him that she has a responsibility over Manju, who loved Charan wholeheartedly. Later Satya, who has taken the place of Charan, is seen standing behind Manju and she realizes that someone is behind her, implying that she would certainly take him to be Charan and would marry him. Cast: Ram Charan as Satya/Ram/Charan, Shruti Haasan as Manju, Amy Jackson as Shruti, Allu Arjun as Satya, Kajal Aggarwal as Devi, Sai Kumar as Dharma, Rahul Dev as Veeru Bai, Jai Subha as Sharada, Ajay as Veeru Bai's brother. Murali Sharma as Cop, Kotta Srinivasa Rao as the minister. Shashank as Shashank. Brahmanandam, Vanilla Kishore, Subbaraju, Scarlett Mellish Wilson in an item number. Production, development, Ram Charan. After signing for V.V. Vinayak's directorial Nayak signed for this film, which was described by the media as a signing spree. The film was produced by Dil Raju on Sri Venkateswara Creations, marking his first film with Ram Charan in the lead role. The film was said to be directed by Vamsi Paidipally, who worked with Dil Raju for Munna and Brindavanam in the past, and Vamsi said that the script was in final stages during the announcement in public about the film. A film was officially launched on December 9, 2011 at Prasad Labs in Hyderabad. Kirani, Allu Arjun, Allu Arjun, Bhukantham Vamsi, Devi Sri Prasad, Dil Raju and Ram Charan attended the film's launch, and the film's first look posters with English logo were launched on the same day. In May 2012, a footage of the song Iyo Po Appam starring Ram Charan and Scarlett Mellish Wilson was leaked on the internet along with the video. Added to this, since the launch of the film, Yevadu was rumored as the remake of the Hollywood films Face Off and Mission Impossible. However, the unit dismissed those rumors later. Later in June, the scratch version of Shaliya Shaliya sung by Devi Sri Prasad was leaked into the internet. The song won immense appreciation, though some drew inevitable comparisons with the song Bratha Kali from Usaravali, whose music was also composed by Devi Sri Prasad. Casting: initially it was announced that Samantha was cast as the female lead in the film. Amy Jackson was roped in to play one of the two heroines in the film, marking her Telugu debut. However, Samantha later opted out of the project, citing creative differences. Later, Shruti Haasan was cast to replace Samantha as the female lead in the film. Allu Arjun and Kajal Aggarwal have done crucial cameo roles in the film. The part of Allu Arjun is supposed to be the most interesting and key juncture in the film. It was also rumored that Arjun would play a role similar to the one played by Nani Anushka, which was later reported to be untrue. Kajal Aggarwal informed later that her character would die in the film, and story takes a stronger turn from that point. She didn't take any remuneration for her guest role in the film, further adding that she did it on account of friendship with Ram Charan. Ram Charan too promised her a guest role or a voiceover in any of her upcoming films in return to her help. Popular Telugu actor and voice artist Sai Kumar was roped in to play the main antagonist in the film. London-born Scarlett Mellish Wilson, who was seen in the song imported cameo from the 2012 Hindi film Shanghai, was roped in to dance for an item song in the film alongside Ram Charan. In the end of December 2013, it was revealed that Allu Arjun would play the role of a cop whose name is Sathya. Murali Sharma in an interview stated that he is playing the role of a cop who is in search of Ram Charan. He added, "I am super excited because of the script. It's a superb narrative and I have a great role in it too. For a change, I'm not the bad cop, but an honest one." Filming, the film's principal photography of the film started from December 1, 2011, with its shoot simultaneously planned along with his another film Nayak. After canning few sequences in Vishakhapatnam, Amy Jackson returned to the sets of Yevadu in May. In May, a song on Ram Charan and Amy Jackson was canned in a pub set erected in Hyderabad under the choreography of Shobhi. In June 2012, a song was canned on Ram Charan at RFC Kazara stretch in Ramoji Film City in Hyderabad. A rain fight was canned on Ram Charan and others at a specially erected set in Jubilee Hills in Hyderabad in March 2013. In April 2013, Ram Charan fainted during shooting of the climax of the film due to non-stop shooting and excessive summer heat. However, Ram Charan revived soon and continued the shoot. In the same month, Allu Arjun and Kajal Aggarwal joined the sets to shoot for their cameo roles. After canning few action episodes for the film, the unit left to Switzerland for shooting a song on Ram Charan and Shruti Haasan. After shooting for a week, the unit returned to India. Later the unit proceeded to Bangkok to shoot for a song on Ram Charan and Amy Jackson. In June 2013, a mass song on Ram Charan and Shruti Haasan under the supervision of Sekha was filmed at Annapurna 7 Acres Complex in Hyderabad. The film was wrapped in July 2013 with the patchwork completed and Shruti Haasan wrapped up her part of the shoot. However, in September 2013, it was informed that some parts of the film were reshot and some new scenes are added to the film alongside taking measures to speed up the pace of the film. Marketing: the film's posters with Telugu logo and first look teaser of the film was released on March 27, 2013 on the occasion of Ram Charan's birthday. The film's theatrical trailer was released on July 1, 2013 along with the soundtrack album of the film, which received overwhelming positive response from the audience, thus raising curiosity factor in the audience considerably. In the same month, the promo video songs of Nahi Jathaga and Pimple Dimple featuring Ram Charan and Shruti Haasan and Wow Wow featuring Ram Charan and Amy Jackson were released into the internet, which received positive response, with Pimple Dimple getting much positive response than the other two promos for Ram Charan's dance moves and Shruti Haasan's glamour show. The 15-second teaser of the song Freedom was released on December 31, 2013 to coincide with the eve of New Year Day. Two new posters mentioning the release date as January 12, 2014 and with New Year wishes were released to coincide with the eve of New Year's Day on January 1, 2014. The teaser released on January 1, 2014 received extremely positive response for Ram Charan's dance moves and energy levels. The second theatrical trailer of the film was launched at Sandor Theatre at ATC Crossroads in Hyderabad on January 3, 2014 at 6 p.m. by Ram Charan and the film's crew among his fans. The second theatrical trailer received extremely positive response from the public. Meanwhile, Hindustan Unilever tied up with a film for a decent sum of 10 million, which would be a co-branded activity in terms of hoardings, television, radio and print. Media Corp, one of the leading movie marketing agencies in South India, did the marketing tie-ups for this movie. On January 5, 2014 the official app of the film was launched by the makers. On January 7, 2014 the promo video of the song Shulia Shulia was released, which featured Ram Charan and Kajal Aggarwal, which received stunning positive response. Distribution: Jetha Arts bought the film distribution rights of East Godavari, West Godavari and Karnataka. Vizag, Srikakulam and Vijayanagaram districts are distributed by Dil Raju. Nizam region is jointly being distributed by the Jetha Arts and Dil Raju. Nellore is distributed by Leela Mohan Reddy. Seeded is distributed by N.V. Prasad. Lorgan Entertainment has acquired the distribution rights of the film for Australia. Colours Media Entertainment Limited bagged the distribution rights of the film for UK. The distribution rights for Gunta were acquired by Dil Raju, Krishna by Kamakshi Movies, Tamil Nadu by Satyam Cinemas, Uttarandhra by Dil Raju and Aroi by Indian Cinemas. The overseas rights were purchased by My3 Movies. Satellite rights. The film's Malayalam version satellite rights were sold to Mazhavel Manorama for 65 lakh. Soundtrack. The soundtrack of the film was composed by Devi Sri Prasad collaborating with Ram Charan and Vamsi Paidipally for first time. The soundtrack consists of 6 songs all composed by Devi Sri Prasad and Ramajagaya Sastry, sire of Anela Sitaram Sastry, Chandra Bose, Krishna Chaitanya and Sri Mani penning the lyrics. Contrary to Ram Charan's previous films, this film had no remix version of Karaniyavi's hit songs, which was confirmed by Devi Sri Prasad in his Twitter after much speculations rose regarding the song of Karaniyavi to be remixed in the film. Initially, the audio launch of the film was planned to be held on May 9, 2013. The promo songs of the film were uploaded by Aditya Music on July 1, 2013. The audio launch of the film was held on July 1, 2013 and album of the film was released through the label Aditya Music in Shilpakala Vidikar, Hyderabad. The audio received positive response from critics and audience alike, topping the charts at first position during its release. Initially, the film was planned to be released on June 14, 2013. The film is postponed to July 12, 2013. The film has finished 90% of its shooting, again postponed to July 25, 2013. A press note was released on July 16, 2013 mentioning that the film's release date is July 31, 2013. The producer of the film Dil Raju organized a press meet on July 22, 2013 to reconfirm the release date as July 31, 2013. A press meet was held on July 27, 2013 to announce the postponement of the film release date as August 21, 2013. The producer of the film has requested the media that not to speculate about the release date of the film and he will give an official press note regarding the release date soon. A press note was released on August 13, 2013 mentioning the release date as October 10, 2013. A press note was released on October 16, 2013 mentioning the release date as December 19, 2013. Ram Charan confirmed that the film was postponed once again and will release on January 12, 2014 as a Sankranti gift. On January 9, 2014 it was said that a special premiere screening would be held on the night of January 11, 2014 at Sri Ramila Theatre at Mosapet in Hyderabad. Obstructions. The film's theatrical release was threatened by many issues. The first prominent issue of them was the roadside brawl of Ram Charan's bodyguards with 2 software engineers. Though he made a statement that his photo was morphed in the video footage available, software employee groups in software companies have decided that they will not see any of Sharani Euro unregistered trademark's future films and would prepare a negative social media campaign when his new movies come, which included his bilingual Thulfan and Yevadu. The second prominent one of them was the release of Pawan Kalyan star Atarint Ki Daradi. During the month of July, when Atarint Ki Daradi was scheduled for an August 7 release, Yevadu makers had to postpone the film to August 21, 2013. However, due to the protests in Simandra region in protest to Telangana state formation and piracy issues, Atarint Ki Daradi released on September 27, 2013, thus forcing Yevadu to enter the theatres as a December release. Moreover, the state bifurcation issue, which made the film postpone thrice, threatened it yet again in the form of Telangana bill to the Assembly, thus postponing it for the 4th time to January 12, 2014 as a Sankranti special. Controversia. A case was registered against Ram Charan and Amy Jackson as well as 6 other members of the unit at Yamagana police station of Kurnool district for the half-nude posters of the actress. Yamagana ex-councillor K. Najendra Prasad lodged a complaint with the police on Wednesday, following which the one-town police registered a case under Section 292 read with 34 of the IPC and Section 3 of the Indecent Representation of Women Act of 1986. Others who were booked include producer Dil Raju, director Vamsi Paidipally, presenter Anurtha, co-producer Sirish, the photographer and the owner of the Raghavendra Theatre where the film is being screened, Sub-Inspector M. Chandra Babu Naidu police said. Ram Charan's fans initially raised slogans against the councillor, but did not create trouble after the case was registered. The film's director, however, called the charges baseless. "We have no clue which poster he is referring to. If he is talking about the one featuring Amy Jackson in a two-piece bikini with Charan, it was from a song. There was absolutely no obscenity in it. These are just baseless allegations," Vamsi told. "We will handle this legally," he added. Critical reception. Yevadu opened to mixed reviews. One India Entertainment gave a review stating the movie has a tried and tested story, which is all about a guy, but the handling of the subject makes Yevadu an interesting watch. The director has nicely blended a few interesting twists with fair amount of commercial elements. Yevadu is a good action entertainer with all commercial ingredients. Ram Charan Teja is the showman in the film. Engrossing screenplay and rich production values are the big assets of the movie. If you are looking for entertainment without any message, it is good treat for you this Sankranti, and rated the film 3/5. Afiral.com gave a review stating first half of the film is okay, not many dragging episodes and second half picks the pace to add in some mass, powerful scenes. Yevadu has obviously been made to cater to its target audience, those who don't care about logic and are looking for nothing less than packle entertainment. If your idea of a movie goes along those lines, watch it. And rated the film 3/5. Box office. The film had collected $312.9 million at the worldwide box office in 5 days. The film had surpassed $400 million mark at worldwide box office in 9 days. The film made $470 million across the world. The film did a business of $481 million in 28 days worldwide. India. The film had collected $253.4 million in 5 days at the Andhra Pradesh box office. The film had collected $337.5 million in 9 days at the Andhra Pradesh box office. The film collected $20 million by the end of the second weekend in Kerala. References. External links. Yevadu at the Internet Movie Database.